This fucking stream crashes again. I'm fucking pissed. Why is it blurry? There it goes. Sorry about earlier. I don't know why my stream fucking crashed so fucking early. Let's try this shit again. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm sorry making these types of videos take a while is because sometimes my opponents are just fucking assholes that don't want to play the game, or it's just they take too fucking long with their decks. Especially on their first fucking turns. I mean, Jesus Christ. I know technically modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a bit more faster these days, but it feels like it's still slower than ever. And not only that, people who take forever on the first fucking turn, it's just like, come on, end your fucking turn already, because I don't have all fucking day. Hey Kagami, if you're watching this, why don't you also update the fucking cards to, like, we can craft the cards with alternative artwork instead of them being exclusives that if you miss them, you don't get them again. Let's see. And of course, you got people who make a random fucking deck out of cards they don't fucking know how to use. I still do plan to get back to doing some live streams on Legacy of Duelist. You got people who don't even play fucking cards. Sometimes. You guys like Yu-Gi-Oh? Let me know what's your favorite card. Annihilation. Ugh. People, if you play a Seal Defense and Attack monster, it's best to have that type of cards in defense mode only. Unless I have a monster that does piercing damage, especially for example, Blue Ice Chaos Max, that's double piercing, a one-shot kill. I still do plan on doing another playthrough on the Extreme Spider-Man first game on PS4, starting from scratch, like I said about when I played through the PS5 copies. Been busy doing other stuff. Maybe I could do that tomorrow when I get back. Or I could do it on Friday, and then that way I always have a stream where I go up to my mom over the weekend. That's another thing I don't understand. People, if you play a weak monster, you see mine and it's more powerful. Why attack it head on? It ain't gonna help you. It just wants you to end it yourself. I mean, for fuck's sakes. You will play smarter, not dumber. Ugh. Was it gonna fucking take 6,000 point of damage on a wrist? Get the fuck out of here. Ah. I'm surprised there are some people that still use the tutorial beginner spec that the game starts every player with. Dragon Infinity. I do find it funny right now there are two themed Dark Magician themed decks you can buy in the shop. They end up sticking with Galaxy cards. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Give the heroes Red Eye some more support decks. And there's only one structured deck for Blue Eyes. Don't make a new one too. Sorry if I keep yawning, it's been a long day. Also, it's just hot out. Of course, when I do play Exterminator Spider-Man's first game on PS4, starting that one from scratch, keep in mind I won't have access to the No Way Home suits because those suits did not get added in until the remastered version of that first game was made. Because apparently adding those two suits into the game on PS4 would have broken the game. Which actually, I wish they kind of maybe double check first before, like, at least get the suits a chance before you think it was gonna break the game, like, seriously. But regardless, I got the chance to mess with No Way Home suits anyway, thanks to me getting Miles Morales a physical copy of it on PS5 with the code for the remaster game until I finally get my PS5. And not only that, if I didn't get a chance to mess with No Way Home suits, I wasn't expecting them to be in Marvel Spider-Man 2, but they are. And I do mean all of the suits. Dragon Maid archetype is a little tricky sometimes. I find it funny that all the cards that Yugi Moto has used so far in the last 5 seasons of his Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters run they are now have physical support to be their own structured decks. Like, the Magnet Warrior cards started off with these 4 specifically. And then these electric ones, I don't know when the hell they got added in, and then these other new ones. Then you got his Mythical Beast stuff, Blackluster Soldier with Gaia the Fierce Knight. Well, and of course his main ace, Dark Magician's thing, keep getting more support, so of course that would be a structure deck. Why did it lag there? That is weird. I got this idea from watching Mario Mega's GX series, especially his first season, because he had a rock themed deck and he was using Magnet Warrior, so I figured, you know what, maybe I should try those as a deck. And I have managed to get some wins with them on rank a couple of times. Of course, I made the deck somewhat to my own style. Like, I took some cards that he used from his Season 1 deck before he used the Nordic Beast deck along with Destiny Heroes, which, again, I have a lot of hero decks. Fucking 12 of them I made. And now I'm doing 12 Wii plays, it just makes sense to do 12 hero decks. I don't understand though, why does Red Eyes Fusion change the monster's fusion name to Red Eyes Black Dragon? He would be at 5,000 and I would have ended the duel there. I would kill to have that card in real life. That's a good deck to add card added into like Cyber Dragons or Machine Base. Somehow that has a Link monster support. If this card was equipped to Dark Paladin, you guys would be dead. Eyes Black Dragon. I still had enough attack points to finish him off, even though he was weakened by the spell card. Elemental Heal Neos and Stardust need a unique animation finished attack, like how Blue Eyes, Dark Magician Girl, and Red Eyes have one. It'd be dope as hell. Fuck it, give Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon one of the fusions, either Neo or the original unique animation finisher. I would kill to see that. It's funny how some of the spell and traps right now have animations, which is cool. My Dark Magician has 2 different art style cards, which I luckily enough both have. Dark Magic Attack. Pendulum deck. Okay, sometimes when I try to use these as pendulum scales, they don't always want to work sometimes, which is weird. He brings out Malefic Blue Eyes, but the problem is you can't have that card out on the field without Malefic World, jackass. And he tries to resurrect it. But that ain't gonna work. That was the 12th one. And most of these duels were short ones. Damn, I didn't even realize that. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. Stay tuned when I do the next one. If I ever feel like I could see a duelist, you'll see it at some point. I haven't forgotten about it. It's just, Master Duel is just a lot more funner sometimes, especially because you have access to every card available right now. But Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution has cards that are exclusive on there that you cannot mess with on Master Duel because of rights issues and shit. And I'll show you what I mean when I make a deck and show it off at one point, hopefully. Anyway, hope you guys liked this part. And again, sorry about the first stream. I don't know why the fuck it crashed.